11 smart people who said and did dumb things. 1. Albert Einstein said nuclear energy was a myth. In 1932, the great scientist confidently stated,
There is not the slightest indication that nuclear energy will ever be obtainable. It would mean that the atom would have to be shattered at will.
The atom was successfully split that same year. 2. Charlie Chaplin thought theater would outlive movies. Despite being a screen actor, he said in 1916,
The cinema is little more than a fad. It's canned drama. What audiences really want to see is flesh and blood on the stage.
3. Bill Gates envisioned a bonkers anti-spam scheme. In 2004, he proclaimed,
2 years from now, spam will be solved.
Gates wanted users to charge spammers for every email. 4. Paul Krugman ridiculed e-commerce in 1998. Krugman won a Nobel Prize in economics. Yet it didn't stop him from boldly predicting,
By 2005 or so, it will become clear that the internet's impact on the economy has been no greater than the fax machines.
5. Steve Jobs didn't believe in reading. At the 2008 Macworld Expo, Jobs was asked about Kindle. Amazon had just introduced the e-reader in 2007.
The whole conception is flawed at the top,
Jobs replied.
because people don't read anymore.
6. David Bowie had no use for copyright. In a 2002 interview, the singer said,
I'm fully confident that copyright will no longer exist in 10 years.
In 2022, Bowie's back catalog was posthumously acquired by Warner Chappell. It fetched more than $250 million. 7. Linus Torvalds believed Linux would triumph over Windows. Torvalds created the most popular open-source operating system. It's been around since 1991. In 2003, Torvalds had high hopes for Linux.
Really, I'm not out to destroy Microsoft. That will just be a completely unintentional side effect.
8. Elizabeth Fleischmann ignored radiation for marketing reasons. Fleischmann was a pioneering radiographer. She opened California's first X-ray lab. The dangers of radiation exposure were already well documented, but Fleischmann refused to wear protective equipment. She said it would scare away the customers. In 1905, she became the first woman to die of radiation poisoning. 9. Robert Metcalfe helped invent the internet, but didn't believe in it. Metcalfe is a prominent computer scientist and engineer. He began working on the prototype of the internet in the 1970s. Metcalfe co-invented Ethernet and co-founded 3Com. In spite of all these achievements, he said this in 1995.
I predict the internet will soon go spectacularly supernova, and in 1996 catastrophically collapse.
10. Darryl F. Zanuck despised television before it took off. Zanuck was one of Hollywood's most influential producers. He has won 3 Oscars, plus a dozen nominations. He wrote and produced several hundred films. But when it came to TV, Zanuck commented,
Television won't be able to hold on to any market it captures. After the first 6 months, people will soon get tired of staring at a plywood box every night.
Amazingly, he said it in 1946. 11. Ken Olsen was a millionaire but missed his chance. Olsen was one of the founders of Digital Equipment Corporation. It was one of the leading computer companies in the U.S. Digital was established all the way back in 1957. But one market Olsen refused to enter was PCs. In 1977, he said,
There is no reason for any individual to have a computer in his home.
By 1992, Digital had declined so much that Olsen was forced to resign.